Good evening, folks. Welcome to another video. This is Javier Blog 208. I'm coming to you live. Haven't done a video in a while. I know. I'm getting down to it. I just have to really get some good ideas to put out there, and I got one for you today. I just found out in 2018 the FDA banned trans fats in food nationwide. Now, what is trans fat? Trans fat is an artificial fat that has been epidemic, and probably even pandemic all over the world. In many, of the fast foods, McDonald's, Burger King, frozen pizzas, baked good. And it is an incredibly unhealthy fat. They say saturated fat's unhealthy too, but trans fat's actually the worst one because it literally clogs your arteries up. And so for years, I've been following this for years, like since 2014. I literally just found out about this yesterday. Since 2014, even before that, probably since like 2010, 2009. I don't even know why I said 2014. That's when I graduated high school. Like 2008, 2009, way before that. I've been following this. New York City was the first city to ban trans fats. And then it was followed by Universal Studios being the second one. Trans fats are really, really, really unhealthy because they raise your bad cholesterol, which is your LDL cholesterol. And then they lower your good cholesterol, which is HDL cholesterol. A lot of health topics here. Health was my best subject in high school. And so a lot of health topics here. LDL cholesterol is bad cholesterol. HDL cholesterol is good cholesterol. Monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats are good fats. Saturated fats, I guess it's the not so good fat. Another story for another video. And trans fats are the worst. Trans fats are the ones that are literally artificial and baked goods and used to like increase shelf life, and they're really, really, really bad for you. Anyway, the FDA under the Trump administration banned trans fats nationwide back in 2018. Now, this is a very, very interesting thing because I just found out about this. I'm going to read to you from this article that it came out in October 18th of 2018. And here it is. The FDA to kill trans fats once and for all. In case you thought trans fats have already been banned, and they essentially have. Remember, this October 18th of 2018. We're now 4 years past this article. I'm literally just learning about this today. In case you thought trans fats have been banned nationwide, and they essentially have, the FDA is preparing to finish off what was once a popular ingredient in American food supply. In the Trump administration's Fall Unified Agenda, which posted Wednesday, the agency says it plans to issue a proposed rule in June that will remove all mention of partially hydrogenated oils, aka trans fat. If you see hydrogenated oils and everything, partially hydrogenated oils and everything, or fully hydrogenated oils and everything, that's oil that's been like pumped up from a liquid to a solid. If there's hydrogenated oils and everything, even if it says 0 grams trans fat, there is trans fat in that. All right, because apparently, and I found out about this years ago. I don't know if this changed or not. Apparently, that legally, if a product has 0.05 grams of trans fat, they can label it as 0 grams of trans fat, which, as Dr. Joseph McCullough said, is a deceptive lie. However, the way you really want to know is if you see shortening in something, or if you see hydrogenated oils in something, that has trans fat. And no matter what the label says, there's trans fat in that. And they like to make the serving size as small as possible. Because that's the way they sneak it in there, but it's deceptive. It's a lie, Dr. Joseph McCullough. So anyway, the Trump administration's, in case you thought trans fats have already been banned, and they essentially have, the FDA is preparing to finish off what was once a popular ingredient in American food supply. The Trump administration's Fall Unified Agenda, which posted Wednesday, the agency says it plans to issue a proposed rule in June that will remove all mention of partially hydrogenated oils and revoke all prior sanctioned uses. So they're trying to ban the hydrogenated oils altogether. Trans fat has no political party. Obama's FDA started the crackdown on trans fat, but the Trump FDA is finishing it. So it's interesting. This is just another example, and it even says right here what I was just about to say. It's just another example of the Trump administration advancing a major Obama administration nutritional priority. FDA has also forged ahead Obama-era agendas like updating to the nutrition facts label and national menu label. Let me read that again. FDA also forged ahead, that means continue to advance, Obama-era's agenda items like to update the nutrition facts label and menu labeling. The big picture. After menu label kicked off, this Political reported merch far defying right versus left thinking. So basically, it's basically saying that this is not politics. Trans fats are really, really, really bad for you. It's one of the worst ingredients out there. I don't know how I'm still seeing it every once in a while, but I am sometimes. Cutting back on death. In the FDA, following up earlier actions on partially hydrogenated oils in food, with a rulemaking that proposes to remove remaining use to further death from coronary heart disease. Trans fat was killing a lot of people because they used to be eating back in the day, back before all this was even researched. They were eating all this unhealthy crap, all this unhealthy food, all this, Twinkies and baked goods and, artificial stuff, McDonald's and whatever. Frozen pizzas, Red Baron, all that unhealthy garbage, just even before health food stores came along. And it was killing a lot of people. That's why America was on one of the top of the list in the world of the obesity epidemic, which seems to be dying down, which is a good thing. Cutting back on depth. So basically, with two foods you wouldn't expect such regular spotlight. So there you have it. The Trump administration advanced a major Obama administration accomplishment was advanced by the Trump administration. So basically, Obama started the FDA under Obama started the ban on trans fat, and the FDA under President Trump finished the ban on trans fat. Trans fat was effectively banned in 2018. Accomplishment finished by the Trump administration. Now, is that to say that it is all gone from all 50 states nationwide? Well, it's supposed to be. That's the issue. I was just looking at this article here that talks about seven foods that still may contain trans fats in 2022. They talk about vegetable shortening, some varieties of microwave popcorn, certain vegetable oils, fried fast foods, not a surprise, some bakery products, non-dairy coffee cream, that's a weird one, and a few other sources. Not to mention, there's some companies that still try to sneak it in there. They try to sneak like a gram of trans fat in there or something like that, but I don't know how they do it. It's supposed to be banned. So this right here explains it right here. Some foods may still contain trans fat despite the nationwide ban by the FDA, and we're in 2022 right now. Either as a result of being produced before the FDA ban took effect, or because their production methods leave small compounds of trans fats in the food. So basically, for the most part, it's all gone. It's all been banned pretty much. Hydrogenated oils, trans fat, for the most part, it's all been banned. Their production methods, however, sometimes leave small compounds of it in the food. Obviously, if it is, it has to be labeled, but for the most part, basically all food marketing has been required as of 2018 to get rid of it once and for all. And once again, another major accomplishment that was completed by the Trump administration, started by the Obama administration, completed by the Trump administration, and thank God it happened, because trans fats are a horrible, horrible thing. They killed a lot of people. They give a lot of people heart disease. And we can also go ahead and talk about the saturated fats and the saturated fats, which are the kind of bad fats, and then there's the good fats. But we'll save all that for another video. I'm happy to see that trans fats have finally been banned. I've been following this for years, like I said. It started in New York and Universal Studios, and then so on and so on. Some cities banned it. I think some entire nations banned it, like in Europe or something. I have to double check my research on that. And here we are. Denmark, Switzerland, Canada, Great Britain, and now the United States have all banned trans fat. And that is a powerful statement, when the WHO, the World Health Organization, is saying that they want to eliminate trans fats worldwide. Good luck with that by 2023. So interesting facts. Just wanted to make this video, and as somebody who's been like kind of a health nerd for many, many years, just wanted to put this out there. And honestly, congratulations to both the Obama and Trump administrations for getting this done. It's a big deal, and hopefully people will just eat healthier just in general. Thanks so much for watching, folks. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe, share this video, and I will talk. My name is Javier Block 208. I will talk to you more later.